Hello, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to you mothers out there. I wanted to talk a little bit about my mom today, to pay homage to my mother. Most of you know my mother passed away, and I was in Sedona for Mother's Day and for a party, and I was driving home from Sedona, and all of a sudden I kept thinking about something my mother had said to me. Sorry, I can feel it. I'm connecting with it, so it makes me a bit emotional. My mother was something else. I was adopted as an infant, and I was raised by this incredible angel placed into my life to become my mother. And here's the funny thing about my mom. She had 5 miscarriages. Talk about determined to be a mother. And she went through 5 miscarriages, 1 full term, which was, ended up being what my name was, Joanna. The child that she full termed, she named, and I used to, as a child, go and visit the gravestone of Joanna. It's kind of ironic, but anyway, she had 5 miscarriages. When she met my father, they tried very hard to have children, and she couldn't. So she ended up with me, and she also ended up with my brothers and sisters from a previous marriage of my father, which were my stepbrothers and sisters. But, which I didn't even know what stepbrother and stepsister meant. This is how miraculous of a teacher my mother was. I think I was a teenager. I came home from school one day, and I said to my mom, somebody said that my sister was my stepsister. And my mom said, well, technically, it took me a better part of 3 months to wrap my brain around the stepsister and stepbrother thing. I had no idea what that meant. That's just how unconditional my mom was, and how loving and nurturing she was. There were no labels. You were family, you were sister, you were whatever. But my mom, when she was sick, we took time to lay in bed, and I think I was kind of the only one that would hold space for that, because I was in acceptance of the fact that my mother was dying, and I had come to terms with that before my siblings, I think. And me being me, knowing that she had things that were reservations and were holding her here. My father was already gone, and my mother was, holding on every day without him. And so we would lay, and I would ask a lot of questions. And my mom would say, I'm just stuck in this wheelchair, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I can't enjoy, and I'm a burden for you children, and anything else that she could, come up with. And I would stop her, and I would say, I'm having a conversation with you. We're speaking our heart and sharing moments, and who cares if you're in physical wheelchair or whatever. These moments that we have left, will end up being the most precious conversations that we'll have in our life as mother and daughter. Sorry. But the miraculous thing about my mom is she would go through her concerns one by one, and we would talk about them. And she said, I'm worried about you. And I said, why are you worried about me? You're going to haunt me until I get it right. And she said, when I go, I want you to have the gift of the ultimate mother. And I said, what do you mean by that? And she said,
Well, Mary is the ultimate mother. And when I go, you will have the ultimate mother to look after you. And I didn't understand that at the moment. Because to me, my mother was the ultimate mother. She had given me great gifts of life through my entire lifetime. And she didn't have to. I wasn't her responsibility. And that didn't seem to matter to her. She loved with no conditions and cared for me as if I were her own child. And I was thinking about that on my drive home from Sedona today, being Mother's Day. That here she was, this woman, wishing for me to have the ultimate mother when she left to take care of me. And she didn't understand that she was already the ultimate mother to me. In so many ways, she's made me who I am as a woman and as my own mother. My mom was fabulous, and she still is. So, take time with your parents, get to know them and ask questions away from being their children, just as a human. Get to know them inside and out, because that's where deep healing will take place for everyone. Now, I hope this video helps you heal in some way. And if not, I love you anyway. Bye-bye.